गोल्डी जी अगर हमारे बीच में फोटोग्राफर मौजूद हैं तो फोटोग्राफी सभी का कवरेज करने का प्रयास करें। अगर किसी भी थैंक यू मैडम, और मैं चाहूँगा कि मैडम आई वेलकम यू डॉक्टर रेवती फॉर योर प्रेजेंटेशन। यू आर वेलकम मैम। थैंक यू ऑल ऑफ यू।
धन्यवाद सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर द इंट्रोडक्शन। So good afternoon to all. Well, आज हम इम्पोर्टेंट टॉपिक डिस्कस करें वाले। So लेकिन पहले do you all like this training program? बहुत पसंद है? Yes. Yeah, this is a third day program, right? So lot of inputs from the faculties as a resource person for teachers working in Haryana state. So swagat to everyone, like welcome to this NIEPVD for this training program. And today I am going to discuss examination norms and guidelines for PWDs. So this topic is very very important है। हमारा all are teachers, so it is more important to discuss about the norms, and norms should be in our tip, so that we can guide. Both the parents are there, many children will be asking, and teachers are there in the school, identification, issuing them or guiding them for certificate purpose. Yes, so many activities we are involved, so it is important to know about the examination norms and guidelines. Next one. So my expectation here would like you, all of you, आप कृपया participate करें, share, or you want to ask any clarify, and also we all will learn actively today. Okay, so expect you, आप कृपया participate and share information whenever questions asked, or you can also share if not asked. Next. So goal is to learn more about examination norms and guidelines. We have known for VI Bache what will be the examination norms, braille, scribe hai, and reader service hai. This we will be known very well. So but for other disabilities also, what are the norms and guidelines? So
हिंदी में ट्रांसलेशन की जरूरत है या फिर आप समझ पा रहे हो? मैम
अगर सुविधा होती हो हिंदी में तो बता दो।
अगर आपको चाहिए तो मैं मैम के साथ साथ हिंदी में उसको
तो मैडम को बोलो।
If have doubt, please just simply raise your hand. Then assistance we can ask with madam also. Problem कुछ नहीं है। I am able to understand, मतलब I have difficulty to speak fluently. I'm learning part, so soon I will learn. Next.
आप सही बोल रहे हो जी, जैसे बोल रहे हो सही बोल रहे हो।
Okay. So we know there are currently lot of crises. Still we need of this topic. Many children are not attending the school. The it's attending school nahi hai, like 10 times less hai. So that is one problem we have, and we are also thinking for providing good quality education, right? So Gunavatta ki Shiksha, we want very good quality education hai. But we are in lack of facilities के school limited understanding of school staff about disability बच्चा their difficulties, their characteristics not understood by many people. That is another problem. But together we are thinking to have all children, every child complete a quality inclusive education without discrimination नहीं होगा and exclusion नहीं होगा. Next, types of disability. अंदर क्या क्या disability we have, कितने disabilities है? 21. The broad category, can anyone describe? Physical disability अंदर, physical disability. Okay, one more question है. What is called benchmark disability? You new word है after RPWD Act. Benchmark disability क्या मतलब? 40% disability. Any child is a normal बच्चे but not able to write. This boy, that boy will get no disability. Benchmark disability, will he come under benchmark disability? So because of environment, because of other difficulties, the child not learned or not able to do, without the 40% of disability, that will not be considered as a benchmark disability. In case it is wrong guidance for them. So first thing, remember, persons with benchmark disability. Next, so this is the classification. कैसे a classification है? Physical disability under locomotor, visual, hearing, speech, language disability. Intellectual disability मतलब specific learning, autism spectrum disorder. Another is chronic neurological condition, blood disorder. Mental behavior is next. Then we have multiple disability. So we remember all the meaning of the disability that is there in the Gazette. So we can go through the that. Leprosy cured as they have numbness in the legs or in the part we have at cerebral palsy, bachcha ka classification at the third ataxic we have. Dwarfism, child have short in their height, and if you see muscular dystrophy, acid attack victim, and blindness, low vision ka familiar hai. Which level of visual acuity for blindness, low vision? Just less than 3/16 for blindness, low vision bacha less than 6/18 to 3/60. Okay. Next, for hearing impairment, deafness, hard of hearing, deafness का 70 dB and less than or 60 to 70 for hard of hearing. Specific learning disabilities है, this not able to write, read, and math. That will be the problem for specific learning disability. Autism spectrum disorder है neurodevelopmental disability. So if participant can tell answer, please rise and tell answer so that it will be interactive. Okay. So chronic neurological, this blood disorder is after 2016 RPWD Act. It is included. So multiple sclerosis. What is that multiple sclerosis? They have problem. The brain and spinal cord myelin sheath is covered, so that brain and spinal cord है, because of that problem present are limitations. Then Parkinson's disease में again nervous system problem of them. It's during the middle age persons will have the problem. Then hemophilia is loss of normal blood clotting. Thalassemia, wherein absence or reduced hemoglobin, and sickle cell disease also increase of hemoglobin or red blood corpuscles go in increase of hemoglobin. Then the another category is mental behavior, which includes mental illness, and last is multiple disabilities, which all the above specified 20 disabilities are included in the combination which considered in the multiple disability. So एक बच्चे have one disability, two और कितने disability under multiple disability? Answer is not one or more, two or more. Okay, so we should remember two should be there, more can be added to the multiple disability category. So two or more disabilities. Next. So कितने reservation for employment and education as per new NIEPVD Act? Everybody knows. 4 and for education का 5%. Next.
मैम ये सभी डिसेबिलिटीज के लिए कि 4% जो रिजर्वेशन की बात है
That A group to B, C, D group is there, sir. The under group A, B, C, D post, there is a classification. Later on, I will share if it is. This topic is examination related. So next. So this we have DEPWD issued the guidelines for written examination, where the benchmark disabilities as per the Supreme Court order, many were requesting and committee found, and this benchmark disabilities guidelines have been constituted and listed. So we have been following that. Okay, next. So examination guidelines, first we will discuss about the CBSE का board exams guidelines. So you might remember many things. Please rise, please share no answers with me. So CBSE is committed to implementing RPWD Act, because now it is mandatory, and they have published in their circulars, documents very well clearly mentioned. CBSE will support for persons with disabilities. You need to give only the request to the CBSE. This we need, scribe we need, braille assistance we need, reader assistance we need. For that, the proformas, okay, the application forms are there, annexures are there. Annexures here, we can use that and submit to regional center of CBSE. There are 16 regional centers here. So we can go for 16 regional centers, nearby regional centers, and submit at the time of registration. Then we can avail the concessions and exemptions. So CBSE also direct all the schools to follow the directions issued by Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. So fully support is there. Where support is required and what we have to do, that is also listed in the guidelines. Next. So this is available in the internet also. Next, exemptions and concessions. So what is most needed to get the exemption and concession? क्या important है before recommending any child for getting exemptions and concessions? Certificate is must. So without certificate, person is not eligible. In certificate, next one, in certificate को where to get the certificate? It should be obtained from chief medical officer, civil surgeon, medical superintendent, it should be obtained from them. So that is more important. So the eligibility of granting the concession for disabled students, we should get it from government hospital. Remember, it is easy to remember, no? Instead of chief superintendent, civil surgeon, medical superintendent, instead of that, you can remember government hospital. Next one. And national institutes. Then we can also see for NGOs and other competitive authority who are practicing registering with RCIM. We can also get it from them. So this examination को 4 aspects है. पहले facility of scribe and compensatory time. Then appointment of scribe and related instruction. Dusra and other general instructions and facilities. Next is specific exemptions and concessions over. So these are the 4 most important points, because these we are availing it. Mostly scribe and compensatory facilities. Next. So keeping in view that this facility of scribe and compensatory time, everyone is permitted to use scribe and compensatory time, extra time, every child can use. Who is not eligible to use? Do you think who is not eligible to use scribe? Physically handicapped? Not eligible to use. Okay, physically handicapped, in that case, if the child hand function, is not in use of writing, in that case a scribe is not allowed for physically handicapped. One more disability, which is hearing impairment, is not allowed to use the scribe facilities. So we will discuss. Yes, sir. What, sir? They are not allowed. So in case of hand problem, then only they are allowed, otherwise it is not allowed. Next one. So the details of compensatory time: 3 hours exam, 60 minutes, and 2.5 hours, 50 minutes, 2 hours, 40 minutes, 1.5 hours, 30 minutes. Mostly children will avoid at college, diploma level exam, college level exam, usually 1 hour ke 20 minutes. So 3 hours exam, that is the calculation, but it is not less than 5 minutes. Whenever you are planning for, don't give 5 minutes as an extra time, that is not correct very much. 5 minutes means it is not helpful for a disability child. So it should be as per the norms. So 3 hour exam say 1 hour, more than 1 hour can also be given for them. In college level they are giving 20 minutes for 1 hour. So more than 1 hour, 15 minutes will be given for them. This is CBSE board, so they were given instruction to give the 60 minutes. Appointment of scribe and related instruction. So who can be qualified? Qualification of scribe? Anybody from special educator?
1 class down, madam.
1 class down, very good, sir. Then that is mostly 1 class down, the minimum qualification. In college level, if you see, if I am studying B.Ed, then I should not bring my same classmate B.Ed student. So it should be less than one step below the course. But in school program, there should have minimum eligibility. Next one. So you can see here, scribe is the candidate shall have discretion. Discretion means freedom. You have freedom. You want any child to bring for scribe, you can bring. You bring your scribe person and request for examination. If you are not able to bring,
qualification for that?
Scribe, sir.
No, for the school
For examinations.
examination.
For examination.
Sir, here qualification for the school is not, the school is running CBSE. They
I
can,
agree with you. Which standard he should be or which standard he shouldn't be.
school should have, here we are discussing CBSE board 10th and 12th
Okay,
examination.
10th, suppose 10th,
Mm,
someone wants a scribe.
yes.
What should be the qualification? Can he or she be 10th standard student only?
No. Scribe is 9.
Let her answer.
Yes, sir. 8th or 9th can be if they are okay with that candidate. So because they are telling now 2 days before you can meet the client, meet the scribe person and check whether that person
That
is
is
okay.
agreed, ma'am. When you said about the post graduation, you said one level below. Like
Yes,
you
yes,
said
yes.
BA.
BSc is okay.
Right. So similarly, you said this condition is not applicable for the school level.
The school level is minimum eligibility, minimum like the person should have able to write whatever the person tells the
So
scribe.
there's no stigma in it that he
Not
should not-
given, sir. As of it is not given. So
Precisely,
it,
that is my question.
yes, yes.
If suppose the person is of
It
the
should
same
be there.
standard, the same standard person
Person
can come.
cannot, sir. Below,
That is what precisely I'm saying.
one step below.
One step below for this also.
Yes, yes.
School also there is one step.
One step below. Yes. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. The qualification of scribe should not be more than the minimum qualification criteria of examination. So persons with benchmark disabilities can submit the own details, but what they have to do, they have to submit the annexure with proper channel, which means school exam, like school principal has to sign in that form and submit a request to the CBSE board, any regional office, then they will approve the request. So candidates shall be allowed. You can also have more than one scribe for different subjects if the child wants to have different scribe person, because she knows English well, she knows some other science or maths like that. They wanted to choose.
Hello?
Means they can choose.
No talking, please. Listen to her carefully.
Yeah.
I told you, please note down your questions. You don't have to talk now. Let her complete this lecture, please.
This can be, thank you sir, then there can be one scribe per subject. Okay, so there can be, you can have many students also, but however, one scribe for the subject. One paper means today you are writing, then only one scribe. But different days, different scribe can also be allowed. Next, this is with dusra point, appointment of scribe.
You may ask the question to the man regarding your query, because this is special session as desired by your authorities. आप यहाँ से क्लियर होके जाइएगा।
सर एक तो उधर की लाइटिंग थोड़ी बंद हो जाए, इस पे लाइटिंग वो
लाइट बंद कर
पूरा
दीजिए।
करवा दीजिए प्लीज सर।
प्रोजेक्ट की सेटिंग थोड़ी सी ठीक नहीं क्योंकि धुंधला
थोड़ा सा धुंधला दिख रहा है।
यहाँ से बिल्कुल ज्यादा हो
You
रहा
are
है।
right.
आप देखिए
और पीछे
Ma'am, next time say I have my suggestion to you. The slide should be little
Big.
bigger so that the last person can see.
See.
I am sure those sitting in the end
कुछ नहीं बिल्कुल
are not able to see. Are you able to see the slides?
यस सर
Can you read them? That is what precisely my
ये स्लाइड हम आपको दे देंगे।
नहीं सर प्रोजेक्ट से भी ठीक हो जाएगी इसमें एक होती है लेंस
थोड़ा सा बढ़ाने का।
प्रोजेक्ट
We can ask for big projector, sir.
प्रोजेक्टर वाले को बुला के
सर ये भी कर सकते हैं अगर उनको।
नहीं, खराब हो जाएगा बिल्कुल। जानकार उसी से
नए आदमी कुछ करने लगा तो
स्कूल में करते हैं
Yes, yes.
हाँ वो कह रहे हैं ना हम भेज देंगे आपको
लेकिन बातें
सारी पीपीटी आपको मिल जाएगी आप चिंता मत करिए क्वेश्चन नोट कर लीजिए और पूछ भी सकते हैं
because this is very important session for you.
यस सर।
आप डिसेबिलिटी पूछ लीजिए। मैडम इज प्रेजेंटिंग हियर, आप पूछ लीजिए ऑटिज्म के लिए लागू है, डिसेबिलिटी, सीपी, इंटेलेक्चुअल, जो आपके मन में क्यूरी है आप इसको थोड़ा सा डिस्कशन में ले लीजिए, सो दैट स्लाइड आगे जाने के बाद फिर मौका है। यू कैन आस्क। मैडम ने पहले ही कहा था कि 1 भी नहीं है 2 भी है।
Yes.
क्योंकि कृष्ण जी ने मुझे बोला था सर आप इसमें बैठना, और वो स्पेशल डिजायर्ड है आपके थ्रू से, इस सबको पता लगे।
मैडम इसी पे है क्या, मतलब ये आप ये कह रहे हो कि वे एक बच्चा वो उसका राइट वो लेना चाहो है, तो वो क्या रोजाना अलग अलग ले सकता है?
Subject wise.
Sir, they will get it.
If possible, sir, ask in English.
No problem, sir. Question, okay, sir. Sir, if a child is having CP, only thing they can get scribe, reader, no problem है. The child should not be physically locomotor disability, मतलब for them only permission नहीं है. If hand is not functioning, then permission is given. One more slide we have on discussion about all disabilities. क्या क्या facilities available, not available. Okay, sir. Then you note your questions. At the end, I will ask again. You can give us, ask me questions then. Next, arrangement of examination. So, this is a special thing about VI schools, visually impaired schools. If they want to have their examination in the center, so this permits here, so you can make arrangement for examination at your own center. So your principal or the center superintendent for the examination, so principal can submit a letter to the regional office, then that center you can have examination for VI bache, they don't need to go to any other center. So suitable room can be arranged for writing the exam, and in the school itself, one principal as superintendent and another assistant superintendent can also be nominated for conducting this exam. And you all know scribe will have get the remuneration from the CBSE board or from the state board as well. They will get the remuneration, and they have to bring the candidate free, and then they will get the remuneration.
What
Next.
I suggest, ma'am, whenever you are sharing the slide, kindly read it so that they can understand what is it about, then they can ask questions.
Okay, sir. So, if scribe, ki jaha you don't want scribe, you want to have provision of reader. Okay, so you can say no for scribe, you can go for the provision of reader. So reader will be allowed, the role of the person will be limited only reader. Reader ka what is the duty? Scribe ka duty is writing. Reader ka duty only? Yes, reader only have to read the question paper. And lab assistant ka duty? Lab help. That only they have to do. And in one guidelines they have mentioned, scribe should not be, it should be ensured like scribe is doing their job only. They should not, help the candidate. So that is also mentioned somewhere. Request for such permission can be, again, you can ask for permission, and the medical certificate is both most important to get, and candidates will not be allowed to use scribe facilities if you are taking reader facilities. Some bache they'll ask 2 days scribe facilities, 2 days reader services.
One option.
Yeah,
Both things
cannot be.
मैडम थोड़ा हिंदी में बता दो।
भाई ऐसा है, दो चीजें होती हैं, स्क्राइब और रीडर, तो उसमें से एक चीज आप चुन सकते हैं, ये नहीं कि दोनों की, एक दिन हमने ये कर लिया और एक दिन हमने रीडर का कर लिया। तो आपको पहले ही डिसाइड करना है कि आपको रीडर लेना है कि स्क्राइब। स्क्राइब है राइटिंग, रीडर है रीडिंग द पेपर। सो वो चीज आपको पहले से तय कर लेनी है कि कौन सा है, और इन सब करने से पहले ये सब करने के लिए आरओ, सीबीएसई आरओ की परमिशन जरूरी है। Am I right?
Yes, sir. Exactly. Next slide, please, ma'am. Okay. Other general instructions. We have scribe, reader. Matlab it is very clear. About center is clear. Now it is about general instruction. General instructions means which you can The schools are made exam centers. That is one general instruction. As I told, VI school they can made as an exam center. Then you can see for 10th, 12th, for students there is no registration examination fee. Most probably for VI candidates, no registration and examination fee. And attendance.
Now you use the word most probably, whether it is right or wrong.
Yes, exactly.
Most probably means you are not too sure about it.
I'm sure about it, but I also feel like they can give relaxation to other disabilities.
Say so. It is there, but your suggestion is to give it to
other disabilities. Maybe we can propose for that. Yes. So, as per the guidelines, it is not permitted for other disabilities, but it is permitted for registration fees and examination fees is free. And you all know about the attendance. What is for attendance? What percentage of attendance? 50% is compulsory, or 50% is considered to write the examination. We can allow the students, permit the students to write the examinations. So then you don't worry about how they will correct paper, how they know this is a VI candidate paper. So everything can be no worry. You can seal that and write in the above. This booklet is blind candidate or VI candidate booklet. So like that we can seal it, and it will get sent to the exam valuation center. Next one. Next, computer ka. So what norms for computer? So can we allow the computer?
Yes.
For whom we can allow the computer access?
Those who can operate.
Yes.
Simple. जो ऑपरेट कर सकता है उसी को तो अलाउ करेंगे.
So candidates can use the computer, but not in every case. But for VI child, they can use the computer. But other HI and other disabilities cannot use the computer. Computer laptop can be brought by the candidate, which will be checked by the teacher, and that teacher will be there.
This is important. ये आप मना मत करो. जनरली मना कर देते हैं कि अपना लैपटॉप कंप्यूटर न लाएं. ये ला सकते हैं, लैपटॉप ला सकते हैं. ओनली थिंग है इसमें ये चीज है कि इसको चेक करा जाएगा. इसमें कुछ पहले से तो नहीं भरा हुआ है मैटर जो आप कॉपी पेस्ट कर दो. इंटरनेट राइट.
इसमें जैसे मैम ये डिसेबिलिटीज सभी को मिलेंगे, राइटर वगैरह की सिर्फ वीआई के लिए राइटर रहेंगे.
वीआई
सबसे बात
So then candidate can use the computer laptop with the permission of the prior permission during the registration time itself. So again it should be specified from the medical practitioner. Certificate should be obtained from the medical practitioner. So this is another aspect like portable video magnifier. So this is also permitted. It is allowed for VI children, most like low vision children. So for them can use the portable portable video magnifier. Then calculator. So any idea about calculator? Everybody can use calculator. Yes. No, actually calculator is not permitted in any of the examination conducted by board.
वो ICSE में होता है ना.
Yes, yes.
CBSE में कैलकुलेटर.
Okay, so it is not allowed to use the calculator in any of the examination, most probably. So last we have three aspect: facility of scribe, reader, हो गया. Then appointment of describe what is the qualification, general instructions about computer and video magnifier and the arrangements, everything is hoga. Then fourth is specific exemption for class 10th. So class 10th, we know we have two subjects. So one is compulsory for class 10th and then they can use any of the subjects. So any other math, science or any of the subjects can be used. So exempted from third language, flexibility in choosing the subjects. Then 12th, we have the same in flexibility in using the subject, but language nahi hoga in 12th. So additional one thing for class 10, if you want to request for alternate question paper, we can also request for alternate question paper in case of visually challenged, because there is a diagram, there is a tabular column, probability ka question, so or geometry ka question. So this question can be they can visual inputs any of the picture if it is there, then they will provide you alternate type of a question. Another point, large print can be asked for. If a low vision candidate, large print can be asked for, and also they can use for, already I told, magnifying, portable video magnifier can also be used, other with large print also. So next with for 12th, only the flexibility in choosing the subject. If they want any option of taking music, painting, home science as a subject of study is allowed. Second thing, only two options. One is flexibility because language nahi hoga, so only flexibility in choosing the subject and separate question for separate question instead of the practical component if there is a practical component. So this 2 points, if you see, disabled candidate are given separate question containing MCQs based on the practical component, not practical. Instead of doing the practical, they can write the exam with MCQ question. Second thing, question paper administered in physics, chemistry, maths, if they choose biology as a subject, that question paper should have without any visual input. Visual input ka picture hai, image hai, that should not be there. Then alternate type of questions are provided in subjects having history, geography or economics. So this is for class 12th. This all the four things are most important considering the CBSE examination. So this almost we have covered the norms. We have some questions now to recall our memory and to think actively. So what are the categories can avail the exemptions? Which aspect they can avail the exemptions? So here we have lot of norms, guidelines as given, the specified guidelines given for each disability. So just think and let me know. Flexibility in choosing subject, which disability cannot get that flexibility in choosing disability, choosing subject, sorry. Flexibility in choosing. Every disability, all 21 disability can be given flexibility in choosing subject. Your opinion you can also tell. It's not what is there in the guidelines.
And give reasons also why you are saying that.
Is it permitted, not permitted? Which disability cannot avail, not permitted to avail this flexibility in choosing subject? Matlab, we can read all this material, it is there. But understanding is most important. Once you understand about this, no problem, no hereafter, no need to read anything. You can tell with your understanding. So think and tell the answer. So second, relaxation of attendance. Any disability should not anything like that. Except this disability, we can provide all the attendance for everyone. Or we can provide, can we provide all disabilities permission for attendance? Any answer?
आप आंसर दे सकते हो जो आपको लगता है किस किस डिसेबिलिटी को ये सुविधा मिलनी चाहिए और किसको नहीं मिलनी चाहिए या सबको ही मिलनी चाहिए. जिसके जैसे विचार हो आप अपने आंसर दीजिए प्लीज।
3 सेकेंड लीजिए मैम, मुझे पता है। सो टेल मी व्हाट इज द आंसर। चलते हैं मैम, कम ऑन
चूजिंग
क्विकली।
सब्जेक्ट
बच्चे की नीड अनुसार उसको दिया जाता है, जो बच्चे की आवश्यकता हो, चाहे वो किसी भी डिसेबिलिटी से संबंधित हो।
व्हाट सर, कैन यू रिपीट?
प्रॉपर सेंटेंस में बोलिए कि चूजिंग सब्जेक्ट की जो है।
एस्कॉर्ट की जरूरत है बच्चे को, तो उसकी नीड के अनुसार है, चाहे डिसेबिलिटी उसमें जो 4-5 डिसेबिलिटी मेंशन है, किसी भी डिसेबिलिटी से संबंधित हो बच्चा।
सब्जेक्ट चूज करने की जो फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी दी गई है वो।
सब्जेक्ट चूज तो एग्जामिनेशन के लिए होता है, आपने
Attendance के लिए बोल रहे हो।
लेकिन अटेंडेंट के लिए सब्जेक्ट चूज नहीं होता।
अटेंडेंस के लिए
Subject
सबको
choose-
देनी चाहिए उसकी नीड के हिसाब से।
नहीं, ये कह रहे हैं कि उसकी नीड अगर हो तो सबको मिलनी चाहिए, अगर नहीं हो पा रहा
Attendance
तो
की-
अटेंडेंस की एग्जाम्पशन
They are
सबको
saying
देनी
to all the
चाहिए।
disabilities should be included in this.
Sir, your answer is correct actually. Okay. So all the children will get the no exemption in attendance and also flexibility in choosing the subject. And exemptions in studying second language, examination through computer. That is also exemption in studying second language for everybody. I have told the answer. So we'll go to the next. Examination through computer. Which disability should not or we should not permit them to use the computer? ID. Okay, ma'am. Correct. Answer is correct, ma'am. ID, then SLD, ASD, then
थैलेसीमिया,
they can thalassemia or chronic neurological blood disorder they can use. Okay, they can use. Autism spectrum disorder we should not provide. One more most important category है hearing impaired and speech language disability. So they are good, no? So don't require this computer. Next, scribe and compensatory time reader or adult prompter. So this we know scribe no compensatory time for all disabilities, or compensatory time is for all disability. Scribe we used to provide visual impaired. Other disability, any other disability can get CP. Okay, ma'am. Okay. Yes, CP. Madam told. Any other?
अपर लिम्ब में जिसको प्रॉब्लम है
Okay. Yes. Good. Upper limb or any other hand function difficulty with the child, we can go for. Intellectual disability is that requires scribe? Parkinson's. Yes, sir. All chronic neurological disorder we can get. Examination on ground floor. Everyone. It is not a difficulty. We are arranging one student, so we can give for everyone examination on the ground floor. Permitting the use of assistive devices during the exam with doctor advice. If there is a child need prosthetic device or hearing aid, all hearing child will come to exam center with the use of hearing aid. So this will be permitted for them.
There is one question, madam.
Yes.
Sometimes the doctor is not available. सेंटर पे अवेलेबल नहीं है, बच्चे को अचानक जरूरत पड़ी तो व्हाट?
Sir, government hospital, national institute or any competent authority.
नहीं, गांव में है वो तो सिविल हॉस्पिटल का मांगेंगे, CMO का रिकमेंडेशन।
RCA rehabilitation, if it is registered with.
स्पेशल एजुकेटर का चलेगा ना?
No, sir, no. No, sir.
तो इनके बिना तो इनका कोई नहीं जानने वाला।
No, it is not provided.
आप किसी भी बोर्ड एग्जाम में विदाउट स्पेशल एजुकेटर असिस्टेंट वहाँ नियर बाई डॉक्टर कोई नहीं लिखेगा,
कोई भी नहीं लिखेगा और ना उसको कोई अटेंड करेगा।
मैं कोई, क्योंकि हो सकता है 2 बजे एग्जाम का टाइम है, तभी किसी को कुछ जरूरत पड़ी, लिखवाना पड़ा, उस समय डॉक्टर सो रहा है, वो लंच टाइम है।
Special permission.
We have to discuss it like this. There are some practical problems है ये।
यहाँ प्रैक्टिकल प्रॉब्लम का सोल्यूशन ढूंढना है, बिकॉज All of them are experts here.
Yes.
I can see they have got so much of experience. So if they suggest something, you can put it up to higher authorities that yes, this is a requirement. जो अभी point raise करा गया है, it's a very valid point. अगर नहीं है तो क्या करेंगे? So this is what any
it's not there, sir, in that.
No problem. Any suggestion from you all?
Yes.
कि अगर कोई है ही नहीं, जैसे अभी बताया कि गांव में है, कोई है ही नहीं, डॉक्टर अवेलेबल नहीं है, तो क्या करें? बंद कर दें? एग्जाम ना देने दें?
सर वहाँ कोई तो चाहिए उस बच्चे की हेल्प के लिए।
तो वही मैं आपका सजेशन मांग रहे हैं, जिससे कि मैडम हायर अथॉरिटीज को कह सके भाई ये अपना प्रोविजन को बदलो। आप लोग इतने सीनियर लोग यहाँ बैठे हो और आपने देखा होगा आपके साथ ये प्रॉब्लम हुई होगी।
नहीं सर, डिप्लोमा कोर्स में जब ये हैपन होता है तो हम अपने पास मंगवाते हैं उनसे। तो वी अलाउ बीइंग द अथॉरिटी ऑफ द एग्जामिनेशन, हम मेल पे अलाउ करते हैं।
तो बस यही एक सजेशन है। और
वहाँ पर डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल पे जो एक टीम बनी होती है बीओ डीओ, उनके ऊपर उनको मेल के माध्यम से व्हाट्सएप से अलाउ करवाया जा सकता है, क्योंकि दे आर अपॉइंटेड बाय बोर्ड। सक्सेसफुल एग्जामिनेशन कंडक्ट कराना बोर्ड की जिम्मेवारी है, डॉक्टर की नहीं है।
नहीं आवाज हमारी बुलंद।
दिस इज द
ये सजेशन है जिसको आप ऊपर भेज सकते हो ना।
दिस इज आपके जो इश्यूज हैं आप रेज कीजिए।
एग्जाम सेंटर में भी अगर
राइटर की तो
रखा जाए,
समस्या ही नहीं
कोई भी
है।
बच्चा ऐसा आता है
हरियाणा के
उसकी हेल्प
अंदर
कर सके।
सत्यवान एक मिनट, राइटर की अब कोई समस्या नहीं है जी हरियाणा के अंदर। तो जैसे एग्जाम होते हैं तो बोर्ड की तरफ से लेटर आता है, आप अपना उसके पास बच्चे के पास मेडिकल सर्टिफिकेट बना हुआ हो और एग्जाम शुरू होने से आधा घंटे पहले हो सुप्रीडेंट के पास वो जमा करवाए कागज और उसको तुरंत परमिशन।
सिचुएशन हियर इज डिफरेंट। नहीं वो सिचुएशन
सर सही कह रहे हैं।
वो सिचुएशन नहीं है जो आपने कहा, वो प्लान्ड है। अभी अभी आपका हाथ पर बाइक पर आप चला रहे थे, स्कूटी जिस हाथ से आप लिखते हो गिर गई, लिखा नहीं जा रहा,
तब क्या करेंगे?
बच्चा गिर गया, एक्सीडेंट हो गया।
उसका से पहले से ही प्रोविजन हमें
सर ओनली
वो सीएमओ
सर इफ देयर इज लॉस ऑफ
बात
टाइम।
यही है कि वो सीएमओ नहीं है, डॉक्टर नहीं है, तब क्या करेंगे?
कोई इंजरी होगी,
यही आप लोगों से पूछ रहे
लेट
हैं।
देम
आप
स्पीक
suggestion
प्लीज।
हाँ दैट इज द इश्यू, यू हैव टू थिंक। आप स्पेशल एजुकेटर हो, आपको पता होना चाहिए। अचानक होता है।
हमारे से ऐसे नहीं क्या वैल्यू है।
So if in case of sir said it is a delay or something, no late, no, this center superintendent can compensate if there is loss of time, no, they can provide extra time.
Loss of time is not the issue here. वो लिख ही नहीं पा रहा है, उसको चाहिए कोई एक्सीडेंट हो। अरे कहाँ से आएगा सर्टिफिकेट? डॉक्टर नहीं।
Okay sir.
प्रॉब्लम इज दिस, डॉक्टर नहीं है, गांव में हो रहा है एग्जाम।
Please keep quiet. So yes, we can ask for no, the superintendent or somebody can or
That is
with
your-
the previous
That is your suggestion or it is laid down somewhere?
suggestion.
मैं आपको इसलिए
we
बता
lay
रहा हूँ।
down somewhere, sir.
ये प्रॉब्लम हमारे साथ आती है। एक नियम है, कहीं भी चले जाओ पूरे वर्ल्ड के अंदर, नेचुरल जस्टिस। सुप्रिटेंडेंट के पास पूरी पावर होती है एग्जाम को कंडक्ट कराने के लिए, उसको किसी सर्टिफिकेट की जरूरत नहीं है अगर उसके कॉन्शियस उसको लागू करते हैं। दैट इज द लॉ ऑफ नेचुरल जस्टिस। उसको लग रहा है कि कैंडिडेट को लागू करना, उसके नीचे डिप्टी सुप्रिटेंडेंट है, असिस्टेंट सुप्रिटेंडेंट है, तीनों के साइन लेके उसको लागू करा सकता है।
और चाहे तो वो अपनी वीडियो बना ले, उसकी जो भी हो
वो जो उसको चाहिए वो अपने हिसाब से एग्जाम कंडक्ट करने का उसको पूरा छूट होती है, पूरा पावर होता है।
अगर ये लिखित में ऊपर वाले अधिकारी
लिखित, मैंने कहा नेचुरल जस्टिस, सब चीज लिखित में नहीं आएगी।
नहीं तो यही चीज अगर इनकॉर्पोरेट कर दी जाए आपके रूल्स में तो that will be-
आप प्रोसीजर में जाएंगे, एग्जाम नहीं दे सकता, सुप्रिटेंडेंट चाहिए तो दिला सकता है।
Ma'am was saying the same thing. Superintendent can do this. So if there is extend, they want to conduct 1 hour late yoga, they can extend the time and conduct the program. So here we have the details as what we have discussed. All that has been compiled here. So flexibility in choosing subjects. All 21 disability are allowed to choose the subject. Attendance relaxation 50% के लिए for all persons with disabilities. Studying exemption for second language for all persons with disabilities. So these 3 is applicable for all persons with disabilities. The fourth point, examination through computer. Only thing, HI children are not allowed and speech language disability is not allowed. SLD and ASD is not allowed, as you were given all these points. Then the other aspects we will discuss like scribe, compensatory time, reader and adult prompter. So you can check your answer. Physically challenged, physically hand category, locomotor disability. In case of hand dysfunction, the person is allowed, otherwise not allowed. And reader and adult prompter allowed for SLD, ASD, mental behavior, chronic neurological disorder, then blood disorder and multiple disability can use the reader and adult prompter. ASD bache will not write on the own every 5 minutes tapping or bell with any sound or telling name, Sugan, write. Mother tells only the child will write. So adult prompter is permitted. Examination on ground floor for all and optional for skill based subject is for all. So as it is discussed, class 10th, class 12th, what optional subjects they can choose for, they can choose for. Permitting assistive devices. Assistive devices all disabilities can use except dwarfism, because they don't have any difficulty need for assistive devices, right? So they don't need to avail this, they are not permitted to avail this assistive device aspect. HA children, prosthetic, any devices can be permitted for chronic like multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's disease and sickle cell disease, all they can get that provisions. Then physically challenged VI, low vision, magnifying glass and portable video magnifier is also permitted. Next, last 2, which is about the practical subjects. This is mostly for it is permitted only for visually challenged person. So if there is practical examination wherein the theory paper of the same marks can be provided as in case of VI. So the questions will be replaced for them. This is only permitted for visually challenged, and waiving of registration fee is also only permitted for visually challenged person only. So we have almost discussed all the CBSE exemptions, concessions with respect to each disability, and also the common instructions and special concessions and discussion. And this is about Haryana government. In the website, Haryana government says whatever we have discussed, which is also applicable as the state government, which is Haryana government is also permitting to do, has issued the guidelines for admission and evaluation. This is from the website page. You can see the guidelines. As said, extra time is provided for the child, and you can see here break may be allowed during the time. for the child. If the child is tired, fatigue, break can be permitted for the child. Then use of devices like calculator, brailler, trailer frame, communication board, slant board, pencil, or adaptive device like pencil grip, all that can be added as listed in the Haryana state government admission guidelines. Similarly, use of computer like technology devices like computer, tape recorder, voice synthesizer. Voice synthesizer for AST bache or HI child if needed, that can be also used as per the need. So most importantly here, Divyanjan, they as per their need, this government allows and permit to provide the facilities. Apart from this, as same it is, flexibility in syllabus, that is permitted, and also you can see question paper in simple language, essay type question instead of essay type question, objective type question. Many other aspects is also added in the Haryana government guidelines, and you can also see print, large print, braille, enlarged for the students is also there. Then ground, as CBSE says, ground floor suitable for examination. So similarly, suitable posture, how they can sit, which chair they wanted to sit. So with some other supportive aids, if they need, that can also be provided. Seating arrangement would be made by providing adapted chair or table or separate room if it is required. That is also permitted. So as timing of evaluation is necessary, so children are need for if they are taking regular medication, that is permitted to take. Many times, many government they won't allow to take medication and all in between, no. So this is also permitted. So disability who have language acquisition problem, that 3 language formula we are having, instead of that 2 language, and that is also 1 language can also be used for them. So this is all about the Haryana government has issued the guidelines. Go through the guidelines and avail it for children who are studying in the government schools of the Haryana state. So we can note most important point here, one which is certificate, that we had there so much discussion here. So relevant medical certificate, recommendation of the head of the institution. So they know their parents' case history, many things principal knows. So that recommendation and medical certificate is important. Second thing, availing the exemption and concession, then we have to concern or give our request to the regional office. These 2 are important because in government they will in CBSE board they will discuss this date you can submit application, this date you can come for request, this date you can bring a scribe, nominate, like that they will process every step and give you. So that information has to be followed. What for UGC guidelines for college or diploma level examination? So there are some guidelines for examination, coaching, additional coaching for competitive exam like SADA exam or competitive exam. Many provisions is also listed in the UGC guidelines. So I will go through it quickly. Like physically challenged, as we discussed, alternate test format, reader and written exams they can use in different format. Like if they are not able to write exams, they can use alternate test format. Mode of examination, see braille or large print, what mode of examination they want, that according to the disability need, type of disability, it can be permitted. Use of scribe, speech to text software to record answers. This is for UGC like college level examination, but here computer will be checked and softwares, everything will be, they will, most of the time university will provide the computer for the students. We can't take the computer to the lab. Then use of computer aids during examinations are permitted. For VI and hearing disability, extra time is allowed. Large print, question paper, audio readers, all will be allowed as we discussed. If any new things I will tell, like higher secondary level, this is added, like college level it is added. You can see here for hearing disability, substitute oral exams, Viva, which usually that college level they have Viva and oral exams. So that will be replaced with written or alternative modality with sign language interpreter can be done. Now PhD candidates, many candidates, they do with sign language interpreter. So this is most important for higher level like a diploma or higher secondary examination, because every subject, every course has practical examination. Then for intellectual specific disability, autism spectrum disorder, for them adapted or alternative question paper. So they need free like quiet environment, so that can be permitted for them. Then break can also be added, given for them. So that is with mental illness and intellectual SLD and ASD disorder. Then last with chrononeurological and blood disorder, extended time scribe, exam modification with shorter exam duration, because they will not work for a longer period of a time. They can't sit, Parkinson's disease and all, they will not sit for a longer period of a time. So they need, if they demand for shorter exams, that can be permitted. Allow for them to go for washrooms, taking medications or move around, that can be permitted for them. So this is for UGC guidelines for college level or diploma level examination. Other things like extra time, most of them are availing. Children with disabilities, scribe and compensatory time is, most of the children are availing. Some institute computer they are availing, they are typing their answers on their own, that is permitted, so they are availing. So that is happening for them. There are lots of other facilities can also be demand for, and we get it for for completing their examination. We have many exams like NET exam or other examinations, IAS, many other engineering examination. Same norms in the website they should display for queries. Then in that they can get submit request for examination to the controller of examination at university or college level, and they can get their exemption. So lastly, guideline support for mainstreaming schools and colleges. So as per the guidelines, CBSE also says, state government is also telling that no school or no college can deny for mainstreaming special children, provided the child is suitable to continue in the inclusive school. Any inclusive child bache, this guidelines can be supported for them. Then no deny of writing or appearing for the examination. So as per the guidelines of CBSE, you can see, modify the existing infrastructure methodology. And this NEP 2020, which also says, create opportunities, provide opportunity for a quality education. Because we have started including them, placing them in the classroom from so long period. Our bache with disabilities, there in the classroom. But what about the quality education? So this quality education has to be concentrated now from, as NEP says, so more concentration for them to get into examination, appearing the examination, getting degree or school completion, that should be focused. So create that opportunity, support for them to provide the opportunities. So that's all from my side. So I think there is question we can ask. We have any questions?
Any questions?
मैम जैसे आपने बताया कि कंसेशन सिर्फ वीआई बच्चे के लिए रजिस्ट्रेशन और उसमें एग्जाम फीस में, तो बाकी डिसेबिलिटीज के लिए भी होनी चाहिए क्योंकि बच्चे तो देखो सारे
CBSE board has given this norms.
जब बाकी बेनिफिट ऑल सारे हैं तो वहाँ भी होना चाहिए।
Yes sir.
क्योंकि उनके पेरेंट्स भी हमसे क्वेश्चन बार बार करते हैं।
Correct sir. In the CBSE exam board comment we can put rice.
प्लीज सजेशन में जरूर रखिए।
Yes sir. So that is the only thing which we are, everybody is not happy with that. Correct. I am also agree with that. So anybody else sir?
एक आपने जिक्र किया था मैडम लार्ज प्रिंट पेपर क्वेश्चन पेपर का, तो वो कैसे प्राप्त किया जा सकता है?
Low vision बच्चे can get that facilities, but it is not happening.
लेकिन कैसे CBSE को रिक्वेस्ट करके पहले से आपके पास तो है कौन ऐसा स्टूडेंट है जो जिसको चाहिए ऐसा, तो पहले से रिक्वेस्ट कर देते हैं तो अपने आप ही बड़ा वाला होके आपके पास आ जाए।
एनरोलमेंट के टाइम में
Enrollment or registration, during the registration
एग्जाम में उसको
So, thank you so much for listening. Thank you very much for the opportunity for me. I thank our director NIEPVD and also I thank the coordinator of the program, Dr. Jasmine Singh sir, for giving me a very good opportunity to discuss with you. I hope that you have understood about the examination guidelines and norms. Thank you very much. Dhanyawad.
थैंक यू मैडम, बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग था ये, बहुत ज़रूरी था। इसके बारे में बहुत सारी बातें अभी भी क्लियर नहीं हुई होगी, क्योंकि फिर भी प्रयास है, बहुत सारे लिंक दे रखे हैं, आप हमारे साथ जुड़े रहिए, मेल करते रहिए, जो अपडेट होंगी। सुप्रीम कोर्ट का डिसीजन भी आया था कि बेंचमार्क डिसेबिलिटी के बारे में जो राइटर को मिलने वाली सुविधाएं थी उनके बारे में भी था। बहुत सारी चीज़ें आती रहती हैं, सर्कुलेशन में होती हैं, MHRD की वेबसाइट पे भी अवेलेबल है। ये बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग था और मैडम ने अपनी तरफ से पूरा प्रयास किया आपकी क्यूरीज को रिजोल्व करने के लिए। मैडम का हम धन्यवाद करते हैं। हमारे बीच में बहुत ही अनुशासित, बहुत ही कर्मठ, शिक्षाविद और रक्षा विशेषज्ञ और इवन उत्तराखंड के पूरे जानकार हमारे बीच में कैप्टन अजय स्वरूप जी आए हैं। सर आपका स्वागत है। और सर का पहला सेशन इनॉग्रल में हमने देखा था सर का इंटरेक्शन,